Good morning. 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 Guys, good morning. Good day. Amazing day. What a beautiful day today. Such a beautiful day. What an absolute fantastic time to be alive. It's absolutely beautiful. It doesn't get better than this. It doesn't get better than today. Today is the best day to win and accomplish everything. Today's the best day for it. There's not a better day. My health is good. I'm not sick. It's a beautiful day. Absolute beautiful day. Got our orange shoots, our fire blood, our ashwagandha. One scoop a day keeps the doctor away. This isn't gonna save me. I need a porn bag as well. I need a better diet. What am I grateful for today? Let's see. Day 79. I am grateful for I'm grateful for protecting my focus. Trending, and we got a long signal and M&Q. We're going long today? This is what I'm seeing today for like an entry. we're breaking out long. Which it looks pretty possible that we can do that today. Let's find some significant levels. Gonna see where price can go. Price looks like we have more room to the downside, honestly. More room to the downside than we do the upside. That's what I see for NQ. Honestly, would want to be short, but if we can break the high, then there's nothing really in our way before going long. I don't know, our system is trending long right before market open. I want to see some level of retracement though. If we're gonna get a good entry on market open.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
We're gonna build a little bit of our position here. Gonna start building our position there because looks pretty bullish right now, but that can change. We'll just have to wait and see what happens.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Market is open. Hopefully we can move our risk up to break even as soon as possible. We're trending up. That's what the system says, so I'll take it. Break even is around right over here. When we close above this, we can move to break even. Some negative volume, not the best. But we persist long. Can we hold this? We're about to find out. Trading is really easy. There's no emotions, you just follow your setup. I've seen so many trades where it misses my take profit by one tick, and then it also misses my stop loss by one tick. Like, you never know what's gonna happen. In terms of the volume, it's pretty low volume today. So we'll see if there's enough for buyers. Let's just mark it up.
Order filled.
Got stopped out. 1L. Now we can just wait for a new signal. Went short. The MTPI closes short. We'll see about that.
Order filled.
3 got filled for a short position. It's a good trade. Let's see, the signal is there. Let's see what happens. We've taken one trade so far. We're in our second trade now. Hoping we can move to break even. And it is what it is. So we'll just see how it goes. If we can get that break. We're holding this floor. If we get stopped out on a pullback, may consider a re-entry. But we'll just have to wait and see. I don't think we're gonna stop out. I feel that at the least we can move to break even. Because we're trending. We got a confidence score of 20. The volume is negative 27K. So the negative volume is there. But we'll have to just wait and see what happens. I do think we should do some push-ups though.
Order filled.
Alright, got stopped out. We're gonna
Order
re-enter
filled.
here. It looks good besides the 15-minute candle close breakout. So we'll see. We'll hold this trade. What do you guys think about this trade setup? I think I took good setups. That's what I think. We have room to the downside, but looks like the opening drive isn't that strong. So if we can hold in this trade long enough, I feel like we can make our way down there. But for now, we'll just have to wait and see. go. Let's hold this. Win or loss is my last trade. I have plenty of other things that I need to do today. One of them is eating healthy, and going to the gym. Those are my main priorities today, in all honesty. 4 more minutes. Trade ain't going nowhere, man. Looks like chop day today. Whatever. If it's chop day, we get stopped out. Then I just don't have to trade anymore. Flip to a neutral market regime. So it's not ideal, but have some strong seller volume, so I'm just gonna let it just play out for now. I'm just gonna let this trade play out to stop loss or break even. I have a I have a good feeling about this trade. Oh, we flipped to mean reverting. I don't know, there's something telling me that I need to have some balls of steel and hold this trade. Haven't even published this indicator.
Order filled.
Stopped out. So yeah, we got stopped out. The heck? And the offer. The author. What do you mean? What do you mean? I am the author of the freaking script. I'm gonna contact myself. Hmm. Alright. If we get this order filled, then cool. If not, it's over for today. We've already taken 3 L's so far, so I'm not gonna chase the price. I mean, there's no point. Made a divergence, a bearish divergence on this indicator, but we're mean reverting right now, so well, at least we're flat. But we're still short this entire time. So we'll see what happens if we can just wick this maybe. Because I'm okay with my stop loss being above this high. So that's the reason for the entry and the positioning on this specific trade. But I'm not gonna chase it. So if it happens, it happens. If not, then we miss our entry by, well, whatever amount that is. Seems pretty low. Seems like what? By just about 1 tick, 2 ticks, or points. It's all good now. It's all good because I don't necessarily want to take another entry. So if it's not going to give it to me, then we're going to have to just skip out on this and pretty much close the session from here. See, like that's chop right there. It's a choppy 15-minute candle. Strong seller volume though. Today I super want to go to the gym and eat good today. That's my priorities for the day. Just to eat good, train hard, and trading is just trading. Trading is just trading. Looks like crypto is making its little push. The position is still recovering. SPX down on entry. $9.51. The most ideal entry is if we just wicked it and then reject it. Fluid pump 19%. Because the TPI has been short this entire time as well. If I can be patient, I can be rewarded. So we're going to be patient. We're not even going to touch that entry. Because that's where I want my stop loss to be, above those highs. If we can get that, then that's cool. Got 30 seconds for this candle to close. Five seconds. But look at that candle. Super choppy.
Order filled.
Like big wick, little body. Mm. Let's see how this one goes. When you're patient, you get rewarded. So if I would have chased, I would have got stopped out. But even if we get stopped out here, I was patient and I had my stop loss where I wanted it to be. We just flipped along as well in the MTPI. Nah, it just looks like today wasn't it, but wait, let me journal this trade.
Order filled.
Stopped out. Man, it's looking ugly, man.
Order filled. I mean, shit, it's choppy today, right? Order filled. Order filled.
Count blown. Count is blown, guys. We blew the count today. Started off by following my rules, and then I just ended up not following my rules after that. So pretty
shitty situation. It's pretty unfortunate. Um, so now we're trending up. Like what? Do we take one trade on the 50K? 150K? So now we're trending up. Hmm. I feel like there's something really wrong with like the way I'm trading.
Order filled. Order filled.
All right, guys, we're just not being smart at all, so I'm just gonna lock myself out of at this 150K account at least. Um, so we blew the 100K account, and that's it, GG. Hmm. All right, Mr. Coach, can you do an analysis on the trades that I took today? Let's see if we can set this up. fix this quickly. Hold on one moment. All right, I think that looks good enough. Just for the time being. So, it's for the AI bot. This is how we started the day. We went long on M&Q. That was a 1L. Short on M&Q, second L. We took a trade, short again. We got stopped out, and then we entered off of that stop loss, which is probably the first mistake. Said last trade. Then we got 3 Ls, took another trade, 4 Ls, instantly got stopped out, looking ugly today. And then took another trade, I think, and then the account was blown from there. So we blew the 100K combine. Not the best ideal, but trading isn't just gonna be about wins all the time. So we're gonna have to go through losses like this. And these are errors that need to be fixed. So I'm gonna stick with the 50K combines and just try to pass as many as I can for that. And work hard out in my life to create cash flow. So I have money to be able to buy these combines because I want 5 funded accounts and I don't want to copy trade. I just want to trade those 5 funded accounts, have those, and just go about my process slowly and surely. But besides that, I feel like some type of clarity because I've blown accounts before and I was feeling some clarity last night. I had a long look in the mirror, really just standing in the mirror, just looking at myself and just like looking deep into my own eyes and just really trying to understand what's going on, what I need to do, because that's where all the answers are. They're within us. So I know exactly what it is that I need to do. The main thing is my health. Like that is the most important part of any aspect in like any area of success. For me personally, health always comes first. So when your health is out of line, you're not in the gym properly, you're not eating properly, then you're not going to be trading properly. So it's all about your process, following your non-negotiables, your morning routine, your trading session, your top priorities, your your gym sessions or whatever you do for exercise, then your nighttime routine. Those are like my 5 non-negotiables and I've been completing them but not fully completing them. You know, my days haven't been planned out the night before. I skipped my nighttime routine yesterday, and all of these things add up, right? When you choose to skip something or when you choose to not do something, then you're accumulating losses. So it shows in my portfolio right here that I've blown an account because I've been accumulating small losses, and then it all leads up to one big compound effect of something like negative like 3K. But when you compound all those wins, you complete your 5 non-negotiables and you stack those wins, then it compounds slowly and the chart looks more green than red. So that's exactly what I need to focus on, especially with the weather shouldn't matter, but your environment is important. So I'm hoping that the weather gets better but regardless of the weather, that I need to be accomplishing my non-negotiables daily. So that's exactly what I'm going to do today. No hard feelings for blowing the account because I can just work hard, make my money, try that again on the 50K combines. And I'm going to the gym, probably going to do some squats and some compound movements just to get back in the flow of doing things because that is the main thing. I seriously believe that is the main thing because when I did get those payouts, I was going to the gym every single day. Like I did not miss a day. Like it just became part of my identity. Like I would trade, and then after I was done trading, you would just find me at the gym. I would just be at the gym regardless of how I felt because it was just in my subconscious. Like if my body didn't go to the gym, then it just felt wrong. And then once I'm at the gym, then I can do the movements and push the weights. But when I'm just sitting here trading and then I work extra more and I'm just sitting here working, you're kind of becoming gay. Like I don't have nothing against gay people, but you're kind of becoming like a nerd. You know, like you need that physical exercise for something because you cannot just sit in your room all day expecting change. Like no matter how hard you work on your laptop, if you don't manage your time correctly, if you're completely broke and you're spending like 16 hours a day on your laptop and like you're not making any cash, and it just makes no difference. You need to put like 3 hours to trading and then 1 to 2 hours in the gym and then 4 to 8 hours like working a job or whatever you're doing for cash flow. You need to, and then like your morning, put an hour or like 30 minutes to an hour for your morning, you know, get your priorities done in your nighttime routine, like give it 30 minutes to an hour for that. But basically, what I'm trying to say is use the right tool for the right job and make sure you're allocating your time correctly. Because if you're trying to trade a trend system in a mean reverting environment or a mean reverting system in a trend environment, then it makes no sense. If you are working on your laptop when you're supposed to be in the gym, then it makes no sense. If you're working up late at night when you're supposed to be sleeping and recovering, it you get my point. It makes absolutely no sense. So my life needs to be organized in line because I already have it all figured out. I already have it all planned out and I just need to follow the actions because I know what I'm supposed to do, but sometimes I don't do it. So it's like my own mind is portraying myself, and we don't want that to happen anymore because this is what it results into. And I believe I'm grown enough to acknowledge that fact and understand within myself that it needs to be addressed because it's not what I want. Like in my conscious mind, I'm using my conscious right now, like I'm aware of what is going on, but I'm not always aware because sometimes you get distracted, social media, you waste 30 minutes, you waste 2 hours. You're doing things that you're not supposed to, you're not using the right tools for the right job, you're up late when you should be sleeping. You're just not in the gym when you know you need to be in the gym. So that's basically my main priority today is to get myself on track with everything that I need to be doing because I cannot expect to trade well if I don't have those 5 non-negotiables in check. Like that's my main thing is like checking off those non-negotiables at the right time every single day because those non-negotiables, it isn't just some cheesy like thing, it's structure in your life. Like it's your actual structure in your life. And you need to follow your own structure if you want to create your own life. Because if you have no structure, you're not going to be able to create what it is that you want. And depending on the actions that you do every day, like depending on the structure that you have for yourself, that you have built for yourself, is what's going to lead you to that outcome naturally. So And the outcome that I want is I want to be strong. I want to be super healthy. I want to be like, I basically want to be like an athlete. Like, I want to be super strong, super healthy because I'm only going to be 22 years old one time in my life. And I'm only going to keep progressively get older. So when I'm 30, by the time I'm 30, or by the time I'm 27, so like 5 years from now, I don't want to be having an unstructured life. I want my process to be structured and it's so solid that nobody can break it because I don't portray myself. My mind is fully with me, it's not against me because this world is going to be completely against you, and everyone lives in their own mind. And if their mind is unstructured and their life is unstructured, then that's gonna reflect in their life, and that's what subconsciously they probably want in their life. But consciously, I know that I want to live a structured life so that structured life can lead me to the outcome that I want to live. And the outcome is having loads of money, like being above money, like money isn't even a thing. You know, having a private chef, a personal trainer, and like just being the best person I can be for my family. Because I want children, of course, but there's no way I'm bringing children into this world if if my mentality, my body, and my spirit is not structured to my own program. I'm not just gonna bring another life into the world that has no program, right? I've been following this program for so long that it's my identity. And then that child that I will have, he will follow the same program that will lead him to success. So when I'm old, I know he'll be okay because he has the program so dialed in from when I brought him into this earth. Like by the time I brought him into this earth, he was already on a structured program. By the time he was even like created, like in the stomach, he already had a structured program because ideally for my life, I want to be as healthy as possible, as rich as possible, you know, as strong as possible, as loving as possible, as caring as I can possibly be, and super structured. And by extension, my wife or whoever's going to have my children, they're also going to be structured. So the man and the woman has to live a structured, health, rich, successful, and loving life. So that that child, when he comes into the earth, he can also become a part of that structure where he becomes strong, he's wealthy, he's healthy, and he's very loving. So that's all I want to do, and you need to eliminate distractions because social media is not a loving place. The internet is not a loving place. It is mental warfare on the internet. Everything you see online is trying to persuade you in a direction. And the more time you spend online, the more it seeps into your subconscious. I'm kind of just talking out loud here because I'm noticing it in my own brain that like social media, YouTube, Facebook, that stuff leaks into your subconscious and it piles it up to where you become these negative emotions or you fall into their persuasive traps even if you consciously you don't want to. It just leads into your subconscious brain where you have no control of it. The only way to take control of it is to follow a structured program, do the same thing every single day, and the things that you're doing every single day complete you. Like, it completes you. I don't know if you guys know about your seven chakras. Maybe I can pull it up right now. Seven chakras. Alright, we're gonna pull it up on ChatGPT, I guess. Hold on. All right, it's kind of messed up, but you get the idea. So the 7 chakras, your root chakra. So this is like the basis of your spine. So it's basically like at your like reproductive organisms, organs. Your reproductive system. This is the base of your spine. So this is like sexual energy, sexual control, semen retention, um, right? So this is your foundation, right? If you are trying to build your empire or trying to build whatever you're trying to build, if you're trying to follow this structure and the base of your structure is fucked up and you are like, you don't have any sexual control, you're watching 18 plus videos and you're just basically just wasting your energy, especially as a man, then you're not going to be able to build your foundation. So try semen retention. Like do it for 30 days and you'll notice how you have more power at the base of your body and that seeps into everything, right? You need strong legs to have a strong frame, right? You need to make sure that base is completed. So next is your sacral chakra. So this is your lower abs pretty much. This is like your stomach area. Emotions, creativity, sexuality. So pleasure, relationships and flow. So this is like your stomach, like your gut feeling. You know when you have like you get that gut feeling, like I got this yesterday that you're kind of nervous. It means something's not in alignment. If you get that gut feeling, then you know that something is not in alignment. The solar plex, your upper abdominal. So it's up here. This is like your chest area, right? Your chest represents like confidence. If you have a strong chest, it's more likely for you to be more of a confident person. Personal power, so think discipline, control, self-esteem. Your heart chakra is the center of your chest. Of course, you have like your heart. So this is love, compassionate relationships, empathy, and forgiveness. Right? So we've already covered 4 things, which is like semen retention, like controlling your sexuality, uh, your creativity, energy. So all of these body parts need to be strong, and the stronger they are, the more in tune your chakras are going to be. And your solar plex, so like your abs, your lower abs, your upper abs, they need to be like strong. Your heart chakra, you need to be expressing love. Your throat chakra, you need to be able to actually express and communicate your authentic self, like what you're trying to communicate. You should not have no fear in your mind of the things that you say because you are not against yourself. Your third eye chakra. So this is intuition, insight, vision, awareness, and decision making. So this is like where all of your thoughts come from, right? Your third eye. Your crown chakra on the top of your head. This is your spiritual connection, your consciousness, and purpose. So if I had to be completely honest with myself, um, I would say my heart chakra and my root chakra are not fully in aligned, and and my solar plex, because that's different discipline. So I need to work on those things. I feel like I've always had 5, 6, and 7 align, but the root one is like stability. That is the most important thing. So that's it for me. That's the end of the stream. Blown account, but still